Okay, this is take 2 because take 1 was way too soft and you wouldn't have been able to hear anything I said. Okay, so I am here to talk about the top 5 essentials that we use that was very important for the first couple months of life. And just wanted to start with the sleep stuff because sleep is very important for you and baby. So what everyone has, I believe, is a sound machine. So sound machines are super important because when they're in the womb, it's like super noisy. And I found this actually helps us sleep too, which is super nice. So this one is just a hatch rest. If I researched a little bit more, which I didn't, I would have got the one with the clock because this one doesn't have the clock. But this one we just keep right by her bassinet, which is super nice. And this one has like 7 preset features, but you can also customize it. So once you touch the ring, it'll change through those 7 different features, like with the colors and the sounds. So you can either control it with pushing the silver ring or by the controls on the bottom, which is super nice because I didn't know about this until last week, and little girl is 4 months old already. But this is like nice and calming, and we have it preset, so every night at around her bedtime, so like 7:30, we have it set where the light will turn on and then the sound will start. And then it shuts off automatically whenever you want it to. So you can pair this with the app, but I believe you don't need to, but I find the app like super useful. So like I'll just show you really quick. Just plug it in. You can just push the ring, and then it has like different colors and then different sounds. So these are the ones that we use. And then I found that you hold it down and then it turns off. But yeah, that's super helpful for us. Okay, so that's number 1. So number 2, that is super helpful because these are like the normal swaddle, the muslin swaddles, right? That when they're newborns and they don't like move around, it's like super nice and it's convenient because you can like customize it, like how tight you want to make it or how loose. But when you're like super tired or like you have to change countless diapers throughout the day, it's not fun to like continuously wrap them in this. And you always get these as gifts, so maybe I can make a video on different uses for these, but we have like a ton. But these are the 2 that we love. We tried like numerous sleep sacks or maybe they're not sleep sacks, sorry, swaddles. She's not at the sleep sack age yet, but this is the Happiest Baby one. So this is like the brand that makes the Snoo, which we have 2, but this one is not the one that is compatible with the Snoo. This one is just the sleep sack. And this year they had a sale that was like buy 3 get 1 free, which was super. Was it buy 3 or buy 2 get 2 free or something like that? So it was like super nice. So you can just velcro them in. So I don't know if everyone does, but our daughter likes to have like compression around her chest, so this helps with that. So we velcro it and then we zip it up. I know it looks like a, oh my gosh, I'm blanking. What is it called? A straight jacket, but they actually like being like super confined because they're so used to like the womb. And I noticed, which freaked me out at first, is like babies have sudden movements that is involuntary at the moment, and that startles them and then it wakes them up, and then you have to like calm them down and get them back to sleep, which is like a whole thing. And especially when you're like only sleeping at a couple hours at a time, it's just not worth the struggle. I would rather have her nice and safe and knowing that she's nice and confined in her little sleep sack and sleeping well. And then the second one that's like super helpful now that she's older and she's like moving around more is the Halo ones. So this one is the adjustable one. This one you just like put them in, and this one's good because like they can spread their legs out like froggy style, which is how she normally likes to sleep now that she's older. Before she liked to be like mummified looking like these, like just straight, but now she likes to be kind of like loose and laid back. And then same thing, you're gonna just like Velcro it, and then this one adjusts how high you want it, which is super nice. She also has one other one too, but she's wearing it right now because we only have two. It looks like a vest, and then it has a zipper, and then you Velcro them in. So you can either have like their arms out, or one arm in, or both arms in. But right now we're trying to transition her to having both arms out because she's starting to learn how to row, which is kind of cool and scary at the same time because you have to like always keep an eye on her now. Okay, so that is sleep stuff. So next stuff is health. We bought mittens like her first week of her life and they don't stay on, and I wasn't gonna like waste my time and energy or money like trying to keep it on her, or like it kept getting lost. So I was like, I'm not gonna deal with it anymore. So we got this electric nail filer, which is so much easier than the manual one because that just takes way too much time and energy, and it's not as effective as an electric one. So this one has like different grits that have different like ages. So like the orange one is for like newborns, and there's like a buffing one, and yeah, so every week she gets her in a manicure. And this one just takes AAA batteries that we found on Amazon, and there's like two functions, and it can either spin right or spin left, and that is that. So an electric nail filer is essential. Let's see, what is last? Oh, two more things. Okay, so this is all dealing with snot, which is like the scariest and saddest thing to see is when they're congested. At first, like I didn't have what we have now, so we were using the bulb, which I don't have, but the bulb is not as effective at like suctioning out snot, especially for our daughter, because she has like super sticky snot that's like super tacky, so it's hard to like get it out. But this is like the saline spray that's super common to find around. It's like the dropper type, but we found this one is like super hard to get it all the way up there, which sounds sad and like not something you want to do, but especially if you have sticky snot, this is like the best one, like the aerosol ones. And you just like stick it up their nose, and then we use the nose Frida and we suck out their snot. And this looks very intimidating. When I was first introduced to this before I was a parent, I was like, I'm never gonna use this. But we've tried the bulbs, we used the electric one, and it just didn't work with our daughter, so we had to get this. My husband thinks this straw thing is too much, so he would just grab this and suck it out. So these are the top 5 essentials for 0 to 3 months. We will see how it changes as she gets older, and I can't wait to share what I found because I wish I had more information and like people my age having kids and like their essentials. Okay, that is it for now.